What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Dark Souls. Oh, wait, that's right. This isn't Dark Souls 3 or 2 or 1. This is Elden Ring. So, on this video, guys, I'm just going to be doing some combat analysis on what we got a chance to see, in the upcoming Elden Ring gameplay. So, let's jump up in that, and I have quite a few points that I do want to bring up and just show off and maybe end up making into talking points or discussions. So yeah, let's jump up in this, guys. Number 1, spells and unique weapon attacks. So one thing to take note of right here where the Tarnish is actually fighting the dragon here in the pond or the water area is that you're able to cast while you're on horseback. So not only are you able to do melee combat while you're on horseback, but you can use your catalyst as well. Another thing, you turn your catalyst into a bow that shoots multiple homing shots, which I thought was completely badass, man, right there. And right here, some more footage of some spell action, soul arrows or something like that. And right here, take a look at the Phantom's Axe. It's possibly a weapon art or a spell buff of some kind, I assume. And of course, this AoE is just completely massive. We'll definitely have to go back and there we go. Slow-mo action on this. As I said right there, that looks like a weapon art or spell buff of some kind, it seems. Also, the AoE spell looks so badass, man. It's also massive. However, I don't think it will do a ton of damage in PvP because of balancing issues. I mean, look at how much range this thing has. That's a lot. Another thing to note right after this one is that Soulstream is back in Elden Ring. Curious if it will be viable for PvP this time. I don't really think so, but we'll see. And I assume this is a special attack or weapon art this specific straight sword can do because an NPC is wielding the exact same sword later that you will see. Another thing to note, this curved greatsword attack looks extremely similar to the Old Wolf curved greatsword, don't it? I did like that part right there where he teleported. Again, this looks like a weapon art attack, but it just definitely does not seem viable for PvP. The startup animation is just so damn slow. See, this is the NPC that I spoke of earlier with the straight sword right here. Another zoom in, slow-mo action. It seems you can charge some special attacks as well. Right here, the Tarnish charged his sword 2 times. Definitely badass, but again, viable for PvP? I'm not sure. Number 2, bow combat and crafting system on the fly. As you can see here, the player is in their inventory crafting a specific arrow from in-game items that you can get. Stealth combat for PvE seems to be very effective and viable, unlike Elden Ring's predecessors, which didn't really utilize this at all. By the way, that assassination was so sick. And right here, I thought it was so badass that you can jump over NPCs to land a shot. Definitely a great strategy, whether you're doing co-op or just PvE. Number 3. DS2 weapons confirmed in Elden Ring. They used to be some of my favorite weapons years ago. However, not so much anymore. I'm curious if more DS2 weapons will be in the game besides the Twin Blades. And I'm also curious if they're going to have, since they are in the game, if they're going to have a ring or something that stacks and multiplies damage for, more hits that you deal. Number 4, parries are confirmed. For all you parry lords trying to be like Peverson parrying the world. Or you Ouroboros fanatics. The parry frames seem to be very similar to DS3 from this footage. It just, even the riposte animation looks exactly the same as DS3, really. Look, right here. And then he slowly walks off like a badass. Number 5, Dragon Form is possibly back. I zoomed in to take a closer look at this Phantom so you guys can see better, but it seems very familiar to using the Dragon Headstone in DS3, although I'm not sure if he was Dragon Form. I can't really see right here. I don't think he was. Number 6, Hyper Armor is confirmed. Yep, Hyper Armor is a thing, which isn't that big of a surprise. However, take note of this when you PvP for your first time or invade for the first time, guys. Alright, with that last little bit of gameplay analyzed, I think I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on Elden Ring and everything that we know so far about the game. So, there's been a buzz for a little while of a lot of player base in Discord saying they want Elden Ring to kind of be like the new version of DS3. Right? They want DS3 version like 2.0, pretty much. That's fine. However, for me, I disagree. I don't want that for Elden Ring. I want something fresh. I want something new. If I wanted to go play DS3, right, I would go back and play DS3. However, I'm kind of just done with the game in general. Like, there's multiple different reasons why I'm done with the game, really. The big one is that I've just played it for so long. 5 years, that's a long time, man. So, I want something fresh, new, and I think From Software will definitely deliver on that. However, there is, like, by all the gameplay, everything that we have seen, it really does look like DS3 version 2.0. Like, it really does. But I think From Software will put in enough content, new content, and they've already experimented quite a bit with new things, so we'll just have to wait and see on the network test if I get access to the network test. If not, then February it is. So, but yeah, guys, that is my thoughts and opinions, and that is all the stuff I wanted to analyze on the 15 minutes of Elden Ring gameplay. And yeah, I will catch you guys all in the next one. Peace!